Hi guys, Popcorn Culture Junkie here. I did it. I am now sterilized. I had to get up real early, and so did my poor brother, to take me to the hospital, but I believe it is all worth it. And we had a tiff before I went in, but that happens between siblings. He kind of accused me of talking out my ass and accusing me of not knowing anything about parenting. And he knows so much because he's a parent now. But you come across that shit once in a while. But now that I am fixed, I don't ever have to worry about being a parent. I mean, there's possibly that much of a chance, but it's pretty negligible enough for me not to really freak out about it. If something does happen, well, get an abortion. If anybody freaks out about that, too bad. My body, my choice. I still have a sore, scratchy throat from the breathing tube, which is pretty normal. I'm still sore and achy, but hey, these are for. As for the procedure itself, well, ladies, if you are thinking about it and haven't had it done yet, they're gonna make you take a pregnancy test, since what I've done is permanent. And that's one thing they emphasize over and over again just before you go in. It's permanent. Are you sure? You just stick to your guns and say, yes, this is it. I'm done. Whether it's 0 or 50, however many kids you have. But I did the pregnancy test, then I waited. Then I had to put on this gown that could hook up to this vacuum thing that could make you warm. And my IV. And I waited some more because I guess someone was before me with a DNC. I have no idea how long those take, so just sat there, waited, watched TV with my brother. And we talked again after a little tiff, but again, that happens. Then after the IV, then the anesthesiologist came and talked to me. Pardon me, a little itchy. Then, I don't know if you can see it or not, I got hooked up with this little booger right here. It's a pretty potent transdermal patch. It's to prevent nausea because I did have an operation in the abdomen area. You don't want to touch this and not wash your hands and then end up rubbing your eye or something, but because from what I was told, this is quite potent, and you could have dilated eyes for days, which anybody who's had their eyes dilated for a few hours knows how bad it sucks. So, and then when you go to take it off, wash that spot right there really good with soap and water, wash your hands really good, and you shouldn't have any worries. So far, I haven't had any issues with nausea and vomiting at all. I don't know if it's just because of the patch or I'm just not sick. But I'm going to keep it on for the full time and see what happens. But yeah, after all that was said and done, and I'm finally wheeled into the OR, and don't remember anything. And then I woke up in the recovery room, groggy. Someone gave me a cup of water for my sore, scratchy throat. I mean, I didn't feel sore yet, at least not for a couple hours until after I got home. I mean, so far I'm okay. It'll probably hurt worse tomorrow. I already started getting the sore shoulders. They're going to tell you if they're pumping CO2 into your abdomen to blow everything up so they can get to the tubes quicker. They'll tell you that you'll have chest and shoulder pains from the CO2, and hate to be crude, but you gotta fart it all out. Yeah, it sounds gross, but that's what they'll tell you. Anywho, I'm starting to get a little sore, but tomorrow will probably be one of the worst. But it's okay. I'm not going anywhere this weekend. I should be fine. And I'm starting college again on Monday. I mean, I'm going to have a fun time for a bit. I can't take my regular medication while I'm there since I can't drive after a dose. But luckily, I stocked up in my backpack. I have extra drinks. I have plenty of ibuprofen. I should be good. I'm sore, but is it worth it? Hell yes. And the doctors also said I can't have sex for 2 weeks. But since I'm not seeing anybody, I'm not too concerned about that. No sex, no tampons for 2 weeks. I mean, if any of you ladies are going in for a tubal ligation, they're gonna tell you all this. You know, those of you that haven't had one, that is, they'll tell you all this when you're there. And of course, as I was getting ready to leave, I had to sign a million papers. I almost felt like I was back in the military. My brother had to sign a paper for me at one point because he's my driver. Pain in the ass as that may be, again, I cannot emphasize it enough. It is so worth it. I have a follow-up in 11 days, possibly to get the stitches taken out. I kept asking if they were dissolvables, but no one seems to say anything. I'm assuming they're not if I have to do another follow-up. And there's this rumor going around about PTLS, post-tubal ligation syndrome, which I believe is a scam by anti-sterilization people and doctors who are against it. You know, doctors see it as, hey, we can do reversals. That's where the big bucks are. I mean, I've been looking up on PTSL, but the supposed syndrome has so many symptoms to other things. I don't know, I just can't buy into it. If I see some actual scientific proof that this exists, then maybe I'll be wrong. But for now, I'm just a little skeptical here. Sorry, skeptical. It's the drugs talking, I'm telling you. But yeah, I'm here to say I did it. It's done. I'm happy. I'll be even happier when I'm all healed. But for right now, I'm, a little sore. Cat tried to walk on my stomach like he always does, he's almost 10 pounds, so yeah. That's not exactly going to feel good. But in a couple days, when I'm healed, when I'm not so sore, he'll be alright. Yep. I did it. I'm happy. Thank you for watching. Hope you guys have a great day.